Hello, everyone. My name is Ramera, aka Mara the Goddess. For those who do not know me, I'm 29 years old from Atlanta, Georgia, stay at home mom to three wonderful boys, and I rob banks legally. All right, so before I start off this, I have to address the naming. Mara the Goddess may not be Mara the Goddess. But for right now, it is Mary Goddess. And I know because I purposely did this, spelled goddess with one D and not two. All right. Now we got that cleared up. So let's get into it. We are going over the Candlestick Trading Bible. This is a free download. You can be able to download it from any of your internet browsers. Also, you could be able to purchase it from like Amazon or different websites as well. When I first learned, I didn't have any money. I downloaded it for free, printed it out, and I just put it in a notebook and I learned that way. All right, so if this is your first time watching me or watching my content, I do recommend that you go to the previous videos and you watch it in order, follow along with this book, do your homework, then you could catch up and come here. I want you to be aware to what is going on. If you are advanced and you already know what's going on and you just need some other information, hey, welcome to my page. Thank you for joining me. All right, so the candlestick trading Bible. So we have went over the history of candlesticks, what is candlesticks, candlestick patterns, and market structure, top-down analysis, trading strategies and tactics, pin bar candlesticks pattern strategies, and its tactics. We have went through my baby, the engulfing bar candlestick pattern, and we're ending off with today's lesson, today's chapter, today's section, Money Management Trading Rules. All right, so let's get into it. So, money management trading rules. So far, you have learned how to identify high probability setups in the market. This doesn't mean that all engulfing bar patterns are worth trading. Price action signals with low risk reward ratios should be ignored. I like this. This is an important. Just because it gives you an engulfing does not mean that it's a engulfing. And I'm going to put this red because you can mess up your money if you don't trade right. All right, so once the criteria for a high probability setup are in place, there is no more analysis to be made. Just make sure your trade has potential of 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. I mean, I mean that the amount of money you will win has to be twice the amount of money you will risk or more. So if you're gonna risk $20, you need to make $40. If you're gonna risk $2, you gotta make $4. Um, I like this because it talks about your money. So it says, see the example below. All right, so we have our demand area here. We have our stop loss. Our profit area was here. And a risk here in a demand area and a reward here. So it says, as you can see, all the conditions were in place to take in a buy order. The market was ranging as well discussed before. Major demand and supply levels are best price levels in sideways markets. The formation of an engulfing bar in the demand area is a good trading opportunity, but you have to look at the risk reward to make sure that the trade respects your money management rules. This trade has 3-to-1 risk reward, which increases your chances to be winner in the long term, because if you risk $200 in this trade, you are likely to win $600. It is very important to calculate your risk reward ratio before taking any trades, y'all. Another highlight, because this is important. It is very important to calculate your risk reward ratio before taking any single trade. You don't want to take a trade that you do not know what you're risking. You could be risking $500 and you do not know if you do not have the right risk. You don't have your calculations before entering your trade. All right, so case study. Imagine you take 10 trades with 3-to-1 risk reward on each single trade. I mean, when you get when you win, you get $600, and when the market goes against you, you lose $200. Let's suppose you lost 7 trades and you won just 3 trades. Let's do the math to know if you're a winner or loser. 7 losing trades will cost you $1,400, and 3 winning trades will make you $1,800. As you see, you lost 7 trades, but you're still making money. This is the magic of money management. All right, the enter and the exit strategy. Don't forget to be smarter than the rest of the traders. Keep it simple. You know what you're looking for when you identify an engulfing bar pattern, and you think all conditions are in place to execute your trade. Take an order immediately after the price action signal forms. Put your stop loss below the candlestick pattern and look at simply the chart to find the next support and resistance level. This is going to be your profit target. So see the illustration below. Okay, it says when you set your protective stop and your target, when you set your protective stop and your target, don't never look back. Let the market tell you if you're wrong or right. This will help you trade successfully out of your emotions. I like this. If the market goes against you, you will not feel good. It's normal. Losing money can be emotionally painful. It's our human nature. Nobody wants to lose, especially when it's about money. In the trading environment, you have to think differently and accept the fact that losing is a part of the game. Studies have shown that successful traders don't risk more than 2% of their equity on each single trade. If you are a beginner, don't risk more than 1%. Don't risk money you can't afford on a single trade, even if the engulfing bar pattern you identify indicates a high probability signal. I'm gonna highlight this, especially for our beginners. I will listen to him. If I was you. All right, says no matter how smart you are, you have to think always in terms of probabilities. Bear in mind that you can experience series of losing trades if you risk too much money. You will not survive longer. Okay. Supply area. Bullish engulfing was formed. Put your stop loss above that. Um, that engulfing bar. And the selling order is right after that bullish engulfing. I'm sorry, I keep saying bullish, bearish engulfing. Profit was at the next support level. All right, and then that support became resistance again, and you could have had a second opportunity to get in, but we ain't talk about that. All right, so let's get into it. Candlestick Bible. All right, candlestick patterns, y'all. All right, so instead of me going through, finding setups, blah blah blah, we have made some setups already, right? And let's see, was this a good trade or not? I guess we was using the 21 moving average, the pin bar, the bearish engulfing took place, and we took it to a support level. Here was the support level from that previous high. I mean that previous low, and I'm just gonna mark it here. All right. That's where it actually closed at. Okay. So let's look at it. How was our risk reward? We risked It was a 4 and 7. We risked 30, almost 30 pips. Sorry, to make 137, and that actually did close out with 137. We didn't take it to the actual support level, but we got there, so that was good. See if we could find some other ones that I may have. Oh wow, I know we probably already looked at these, but look at this. All right, so, and I just put that line. Y'all see how perfect that line was? Yo, I just love my fucking self. I just love when I could just like when y'all get it, y'all get it. I just love that I put my my all into studying these charts and these candlesticks, that it just comes out so perfect. Now, I'm not the perfect person. I do lose trades. Um, I technically didn't lose a trade today. It just got out too early, and she actually went to my CP, but I was being a little scared, little punk, and got out on my trade. Um, But I guess that would be one of the money management rules. Once I put it in, for my stop loss and my take profit, and I should let the trade let the let it do its thing. All right, whatever. So it looks like we had the price action to indication of the sale. That was the bearish engulfing. Maybe we had this set up on a 4 hour. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. That was so rude. I'm so tired though. And both boys are sick. Mommy duties do not end. And then look at that. That was this is a supply area. I like that. I like that. Because y'all see the supply. Psh, psh. Okay. So this one will be right here. Well, I guess it would be right here because of the every time she came to this level, she came back up, she retested, she came back up, she came down, she went back up, and then she finally broke out as well. It probably could have been right here because once that bearish engulfing, we probably could have been able to get in. But anyways, this is actually a 2 to 0, wasn't 2 to 1. We probably didn't need to have all those stop loss. But the bearish engulfing was a big bearish engulfing, so maybe on a lower time frame, we probably would have got in and got more pips. Or maybe I should just put my stop loss, my take profit here and did a 2 to 5. Um, so basically, if you're going to risk with this, and you want to have a minimum 2 to 1. So if you're going to risk 103 pips, you gotta make 100. We gotta make 206 pips. In this case, we made 266 pips on this trade, which is good. Well, that's what price actually went. Okay. All right. USD, JPY. Looks like we're currently in this. This setup is a 6 to 7, which is really, really really freaking cool if that's the case. All right, so meaning we are risking 192 pips to make, well, 1,300 pips. Now, however, I don't think she would go this far, but I do have some boys here or some gaps in the market. I know we haven't talked about that. Um, yeah. It looks like USD JPY. I didn't really have that many setups. Only that one. All right, AUD, USD. All right, looks like we had a setup here. Was this a perfect setup? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it was. I should have got in here, or maybe even here. Waited till after that bullish engulfing was formed, and she actually went to TP1, which was really cool. So risking, and you want to have your stop loss like this. So it's just a forward is zero, still, which is a good risk reward ratio, and we have our areas right here. Even if we took it to here, right, which is the next level, that's still a 3 to 1. That's still good risk reward. 43 pips to make 136 pips, which is great. All right. USD cat. Oh my gosh, my baby. How my baby going? Now, this not my baby, but looks like she going good. She did come up like we did say. So maybe we should have put our stop loss. I mean, our take profit here at this area. I would rather that, right? Probably right here. All right, so this is a 4-0 risk reward ratio. So we only raced 125 pips to make 506 pips. So far, it did actually hit TP 501 pips, which was that
Oh
was
wow. I thought that was.
it's okay. Which is a great
How did these
setup.
shoes look good?
I don't know. It was a great setup here. So now looking at this US CAD that I did have, this should have been it should have been right here. That supply area or the resistance area. So we did get in too early, but yet she did follow along, and we would have got in after the blush and coffee right here, right? Put our stop loss less what it was. This would have been high, but we could now drop our stop loss here, 143 pips, and we made um looks like I had 3 trades going on here. Wow. All right, so this one was 143. We made 407. This one, I probably could put our stop loss here as well. 95 pips to make 527. 76 pips to make 489 pips. This was actually not. See, it looks like we were just looking at the uptrend and not looking to see what was going on. Bullish engulfing right here. Maybe I was looking at this on a daily time frame so we could get more pips. Stop loss. I would have still been okay with the stop loss 111, but have it listed here 66. Just to take it to here 500, 515, y'all. All right, let's see. I don't think I had a setup on this one. No. Let's see. Looks like we lost this trade. Or never. Oh, yeah, probably would have tagged us in. So, all right, this was a good one. This was a 3-1. A bearish engulfing was actually made that took us out. We risked 20 pips. We only risked 20 pips. We could have got 60 pips. That was a good one. That was actually what was indicated in our candlestick Bible example of 3-1. So risking $200 to bake $60. In this case, it was risking $2 if you want a 0.01 to make $6, $20 to make $60, 2,000 to make 6,000. Once you start getting up there. All right, so we would have lost that, and then it looks like the buy is now probably starting to take place now. GBP USD. Woo. All right, so this one is a little bit tricky. Is this worth it? Should we took this? Yes, we could have took it, but we should have took it down here because the buy took place after that bullish engulfing. We should have got in right here and wrote her up. But in this case, we risked. This was a 4 and 4, still over that 2-to-1 race risk reward ratio, 38 pips to make 170. Really, this one would have been a bad setup to get in because would have that bearish engulfing, right? Did not if she kept going. That could have been a retracement that she could have kept going. So that one wasn't good. It wasn't good, but we end up still profiting. I would have got in right after this candle, right here, and took her to 0%. Looks like that was a, uh-oh, and put my stop loss just right below it. 2 and 9, almost a 3 and 1, 64 pips to make 191 pips. It looks like that was the only one that I had. It's probably being cocky because I don't even touch GU. All right, I am not going to mess with this, but so within DC's index, however you want to call it, this is a you need some money to play with this account. So technically, instead of it being like the forex pairs, whereas a 0.01 is only 10 cents. I'm sorry, 1 cent. Just a 0.01, 1 cent, then 10 cents, then whatever, blah blah blah. A 0.01 on the index is actually different. So this would have been $468 to make $1,300, $1,300, but that may not actually been the case. 694. Um, that's not even a 2 and 1. That's risking it. But I'm not gonna touch that. But whatever it was, it's still going in profit so far. Don't think that she is gonna touch those boys. Well, probably this one, but who knows? Not touching US 30. US 30 is a fast net. US 500 or SPX 500 is the slow index moving pair. US 30, 30, 30, baby. Should take you out. So we should have got in and past this bullish engulfing here. But it looks like we won this trade. I don't recommend trading this pair, risking $112 to make $579. I will not do any technical analysis on this pair or SPX. You have to be in the group to even talk or discuss about that. I'm just being honest. Euro USD looks like we got a 3 and 5 risk reward ratio. Really could have put it up here. Now we have a 5.9. Probably just taking it. We do have a area right here. just taking it to wherever this line is right here, right? There's still a 3-to-1 risk reward, 87 to make 276. And that could have been our take profit, one of our take profits. Uh, let's see here. Uh, Looks like that's the only one that I have. Oh, wait, I have one more. Okay, so we got that one. Looks like we had some more going on here. Oh, we actually just talked about this. So this one, 3 and 5, risking 84 pips to make 297 pips. This one, I think this was on a lower time frame, but got in right after that bullish engulfing, risking 35 to make 185, 5.1. Y'all, looks like this one was also on an entry on a lower time frame, risking 56 pips to make 228 pips. Make sure your risk rewards and your setups are so on the continuation. I'm sorry, on the ranging is supply and demand, but on the regular pairs it is a major support or resistance level. All right, so it looks like when we use the pin bar strategy in this case, we got in right after, but also there is a bearish engulfing as well. I'm sorry, a bullish engulfing. Sorry, guys, I don't know why I keep doing that. So risking 128 pips to make 544. She did take profit, 4-2 risk reward ratio. I'm not doing any calculations, but you can if you want to. Got in 146 pips, 955. Are you willing to risk it? Are you willing to hold that? That takes patience right there, baby. All right. So, was this really good? Yes. I would say yes because we got in with that pin bar strategy when we were talking about the bullish engulfing. So we still would have been able to enter right after the bullish engulfing was formed. It's a small one right here if you can't really see. Still got in 163 pips that we're risking to make 786, which really did hit. It just took a while. This didn't actually take long. Well, it's engulfing. 142, 827, 5 and 1, 5 and 8. This is the 8 and 5, 96 pips to risk 823 pips. Guys, I want you to do your calculations. So if you're on a 0.01, that is 1 cent for every pip. Let's say, for instance, you did a 0.05. That was so sorry. I'm about to end because I'm not about to do one more yelling. Yawning, and they say yawn is contagious. So if you yawned after I yawned, definitely send a comment in the chat, like and share, and talk about the the yawning, the yawning lady. I didn't have nothing on CAD, JPY, XRP. All of this is not what we talk about. So I'm going to shut my mouth. Gold, we do not talk about gold. I'm going to shut my mouth again. Ew, yeah. Oh, we was just talking about that on the other USD CAD. That was the supply area. All right. So we talked about our risk reward, guys. The risk reward is everything. Some of the things to just point out again for you. It is very important to calculate your risk to reward ratio before taking any signal trade. I mean that the amount of money you win has to be twice the amount of money you risk, or more. Price action signals with low risk reward ratios should be ignored. All right, and that is the money management trading rules. I really hope you like this one. I do recommend, if you need to review this video multiple times, please do. Protect your money, protect your accounts. We're not trading just to give to the broker, okay? We're not doing that. We here to put the money in our pocket. We robbing banks legally around here. We got things to do, so let's do it. If you are a beginner, don't risk more than 1%. Don't risk money you can't afford on a single trade, even if the engulfing bar pattern you identify indicates a high probability signal. Meaning, if you see that high probability signal set up, don't risk no more than 1%. I don't care if it's good or not. The market still does what it wants to do, and she can fake us out, and she can do whatever she wants to do and take your money. Okay. Protect your money at all costs. Yes, we do get it. You may go into a stop loss, but make sure that you have that risk reward set up for you. All right, so next week it will be the inside bar candlestick pattern. I'm actually going to let you guys rest and catch up on some work. Um, we actually have today is what? The 18th. So I may come back next week, but if I don't come back next week, we will definitely come back in May. These next couple of weeks, we are gearing up for the kids' testing, so we want to make sure they are focused and prepared and ready, and got all the good stuff together. I may take off the week in recording. Um, just to make sure that they're good. But if I do have some availability, I will finish us off, and we'll be done um, with we'll be done by May. With the probably way before May. Before May is done, we'll be done um, by May, the end of May. Let's just say that, because life does happen. All right, so that way, you guys, if you have kiddos in school, you have been in school with them while you're learning. Uh, I think I started this in March and we're done in May, or whenever I started it. Look at the first video. Yeah. So let's rock out. Let's do your homework. Let's go over the content again. Go train your eyes so it become easy to you. I cannot wait till we finish this book. In the meantime, you can be able to watch my weekly market overviews on Sundays now. I'm starting to incorporate that versus just giving you guys more of the Candlestick Bible reviews. Also on Wednesdays as well, Wednesdays night. I do share how our trades are going through the week. Um, and yeah, so on Wednesdays, either we taking profit, we're putting our profits into stop loss, or we have hit stop loss depending on what happens. All right, guys. Well, you guys have a wonderful day. Once again, my name is Mara the Goddess 22. You can find me on your social media platforms, MARTHEGOD, which is 1D, ESS, and two number twos. I'm out.